Hi everyone, it is Managing Money Mondays with your girl Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I am 29 years old. I am a single mom of two, and I've been single for a year and a half now. I am building my way up in life, restarting and just picking myself back up. And I don't work a traditional 9 to 5 because it's just not possible without steady childcare, and I don't even have the finances to pay for nannies and things like that right now. But that's okay. I'm pouring my energy into two exciting paths. One of them being this small business called Hustle and Flows, where I help others find creative and motivating ways to save money and build financial discipline. I am in the middle of making my savings challenge book right now. Secondly, I am launching my real estate career, selling homes here in California, and this is a whole new chapter in my life, building two of these career paths that I am very passionate about. So if either of these sound like your type of vibe, stick around. And if you end up loving this channel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Alright, so today we're going to jump into cash stuffing. I've already pre-written my budget breakdown for the week, and I use a zero-based budgeting method. If you guys are unaware, I take my income and I subtract all my bills, my sinking funds, debt, savings, my weekly expenses, and I make sure every dollar has a job so that I'm left over with $0. And I normally do a unstuff, budget planning and then stuffing video, but there's nothing to unstuff because I actually used it all. So let's get started. I'm gonna set this aside so that I know what denominations and how much each goes in each envelope. Okay, so we're going to start with this A7 wallet. This is the weekly wallet I carry with me in my tote bags, or just carry with me, but this is a wallet I bring everywhere with me. For gas, nothing filled it up this morning, and normally I add $60 a week here. So I pumped it full this morning, so we're good here for now. Spending is going to get $100. I'm gonna do, let me just mix it up. Should I? Yeah, let me mix it up. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is a big week for spending. Every week is a big week for spending, really. But I'm adding $100. It is my niece's actual birthday today. And I still have to get her a gift. And I also have two cousins' birthday parties this week. So it's time to pick up gifts or go to the traditional route, which is giving out leases, which is red envelopes with cash in it. So hopefully I don't have to go over. I feel like I do. I will, because for birthday gifts or leasing money, I actually give more, and I have 3 birthdays to account for. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Miscellaneous is going to get 100. This is for the kids boxing, and it's going to be due on the 23rd. I wrote it right here, but 400 is going to be due. So I set aside $100 a week to make sure I pay this off. This is very important to me because I know how much the kids love going to boxing class and actually really love watching them box. I just love being around that boxing gym because I miss boxing and training myself. So $100 here, and it's going to be empty by the end of the week. So we got 100, 200, 300, and then I'm going to add another 100. So let me take a look at my denominations. Sorry. Let's do 150. And then 3 tens and 120. Okay. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Food, we'll get nothing. You know what? I did ask you guys, do you guys have like an eating out envelope? And since I get assistance with like EBT for food, I should make this my eating out envelope, right? I'm gonna do that next week. Okay. Oh my gosh, duh. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Exciting. So household is going to get 19. Normally I put $10 a week, but I borrowed from this for my nails. So I'm going to replenish that. So it's gonna get $19. I think I need my tens, so 3 5s and 4 1s. So we got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I still didn't get floss. There's still floss left over here, but I really need a new pack. Self-care this week is getting 0. As you can see, I treated myself to some new nails. Totally worth it. I feel like a brand new girl. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta prioritize those little things that make you feel good. This is going to be the fake envelope, and I don't have any receipts. So moving on to my savings and savings fund binder. This is an A6 wallet size, by the way. Insurance is going to get $10. Actually, on this side. It's going to get $10. So I'm gonna get 2 5s. This envelope is for life insurance. I pay about $35 a month, so $10 weekly keeps me on track. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I am trying to talk very quietly because my son is sleeping. I picked him up after school. I came here. I wanted to get him ready and my daughter for boxing, but he fell asleep and we did have a really long weekend, so I'd rather have him rest. I feel like my daughter needs to rest too. So debt, okay, debt, I'm going to add $10 to keep chipping away at that huge balance I have, just so that I know I'm doing something about my debt, because my credit, oh my god, it's in the 500s, guys. It's pretty sad. So I'm gonna put 2 5s. So now we have a total of 20, 30, 35, 40 for debt. For utilities, I don't pay for. For car, it's getting $10 too. So I'm gonna put a $10 bill. So this envelope, it's very important to me, especially as a female car owner. I'm trying to prepare for any future maintenance. So here's a little background story. I didn't have a car for almost 9 years while I was in a relationship with my kid's father. And when I became a single mom, I was left with nothing. And that's my fault too, for not working to build a savings, a career, any type of legacy, nothing really. And my dad blessed me with $3,000 to buy a car so I can start over with my kids, which was perfect because at that time the kids had summer. And I was worried about how I was going to drive my son to school. And it was one of the last gifts he gave me before he passed away earlier this year to cancer. So this car holds a lot of meaning to me. I've been so blessed, and it's been running well for over a year now. A $3,000 car, you guys. And my brother's friend at that time was selling it, and I really feel like I believe in God's divine timing, and yeah, it worked out perfectly. But let me tell you, I've learned some lessons the hard way. Like the time my tires went bald and one blew out on the freeway, that set me back about $500 for all new tires. And at that time I wasn't even budgeting. Then there was a time my radiator cracked because I didn't check my coolant levels, how there's like an H and a C. I didn't know, and my hood was smoking on the freeway, and that's when I realized something was wrong, obviously, and that repair was a few $100s too. But this car reminds me of my dad and what he blessed me with. I'm gonna ride it until literally the wheels fall off, which I almost did. But going forward, I want to learn more about taking care of my car and being more proactive instead of reactive. So ladies and gentlemen, so if you guys are watching, let's commit on staying on top of our car maintenance. So for cars, sorry, that was a bit long. So for car, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. Yeah, so last week when I did the cash stuffing and I briefly went over car, I actually cut a lot of that video out to edit. But I just decided to share with you guys this week instead, so you guys kind of, just so that you guys can know more about me a bit. Membership and subscription, I'm not going to add anything in here, but I really should. Let me see how much I have here. I have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and $27. $27. Okay, I have 27, so I'm short 5. I will deal with this. Okay, let me edit that. I'm gonna add 5 into here. And then I'll just edit this like total 25, bringing this to 250. And then active negative balance, I'm going to take the 5 from here, making this 40, bringing the total debt to 50. Okay. I'm going to grab a 5 from here. So we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Perfecto. Emergency fund is going to get $30 this week. I'll grab a 20 and a 10. My goal is to build this up to $1,000 as quickly as possible. I feel like it's going to be a good feeling to know that I've got a safety net in case something unexpected happens. So let's see where we're at. I need to do a new envelope update for these savings categories. So we have 20, 30, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 121, 22, 23. Let me recount. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 121, 22, 123. Nice. Okay. For holidays, I'm gonna add 50 here. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. Let me do that again. 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. Yeah. I'm not sure how much my goal is for the holidays is. I honestly have to write down a list of the people or kids I want to get gifts for. Are you guys going to shop the Black Friday sale, or do you guys shop the Cyber Monday sale? I'm just curious. Or when do you guys usually shop for Christmas? Like right now, up until Christmas, you know? Yeah, I just want to know. For investments, it's not going to get anything. I fully funded my Roth IRA. Vacation's not going to get anything right now. And then challenge is going to get 70. Is that right? Yep, 70. So I plan on getting more of these smaller bills for the challenge. So yeah, 70. Let's do some of this. 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 40, 50, 60. And let's get another 10. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 60, 61, 62, 63, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Okay, so, wait, let me just organize this. I'm super excited to kick off this 100 envelope challenge. That's why it's peaking right here throughout the whole entire time. But fun fact, I want to elaborate. Sometimes my delivery comes off kind of confusing, but I actually made this 100 envelope challenge set for a friend last year as a trial when I was learning how to make them. She never ended up using it, and when she saw I was starting this business again, she gave it back to me because she knew I'd put it to good use. So stay tuned for a dedicated video where I'll be stuffing this challenge right after this one. And then I have 3 YouTube categories for my videos. I'm gonna make this one into the savings challenge. What do you call it? Category. And then I have my my cash envelope and budgeting category, and then I have my small business vlog, which I only have 1 video there. But yeah, if you're more interested into the stuffing ASMR, check it out here. I do want to do markets and vendors or small business vlogs. You would check it out there. I just want to keep it more organized. Or if you love savings challenges, then this would be great for you guys. Okay, so for challenges, total we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, to 20. So when you finish this 100 envelope challenge too, you would have saved $5,050. And I feel like my intentions for doing that is just to get started on the challenge. And then when I do finish it, I do want to probably fill up the emergency fund, and then even drop it into the debt envelope. It'll just make it more fun for me to actually fill up this. And then, yeah, debt and emergencies, and maybe vacations. So we'll see. So birthday is going to get $50 here. I know I said a holiday was my priority, but I couldn't help feeling guilty last week when I didn't fill this up. This is going to be for my daughter's birthday. So we have 50. $20, $40, $50. And then let's see how much we have in here. My daughter wanted to have her birthday at Pretend City and then an indoor playground, and then now she said no to those. So slowly we're gonna try to figure it out, and hopefully she makes up her mind. Her birthday is around that cold season, so I do want everybody to be indoors and be cozy. So we have 100, 200, 220. Sorry. 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 355, 360, 365, 370, 375. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 375, yep. Okay. And then these extras, I wanted to pay $40 towards the active negative balance for the recent charges and overspending since I restarted this budgeting journey. Right now I am at a active negative balance of $365, and I would like to put $40 to pay that off. So let me do it. Sorry, let me move this around. Okay, let's put it right here. It's right here. So the new balance is going to be negative $325.64. Most likely I'm going to round that up. So active negative yeah. Okay, so we're getting there. So I'm going to go back to membership and subscription, take this out and put it in the bank along with this 20, 30, 35, 40. Just making sure there's no star notes. Alright guys, that is it for the stuffing. I was wondering if you guys can leave in the comments any wins from budgeting this week. I would love to know anything positive. And if you're doing any savings challenges, drop a comment below about which one you're tackling and let's cheer each other on. I love watching people doing the savings challenges, even if they're like the mini ones or the on the like lower like savings side. Those are really fun, and the scratch offs. I love those. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's episode of Managing Money Mondays. If you found value in today's video or just enjoyed hanging out, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more. Every like, comment, and share helps build this supportive community, and I'm so grateful for all of you here. Remember, saving money isn't just about the numbers. It's about building habits, staying disciplined, and making it a fun and motivating experience. Keep showing up for yourself and your goals. You are doing amazing. But until next time, stay motivated, stay consistent, stay hustling, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.